Heidi ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Hey folks, today I'm working on a set of steps, okay, in a 1960s model built home that, if you want to bring the camera right over here, I'm going to show you a couple of things that they did not evidently do back then, okay. This set of steps did have carpet on it. Some of the videos that you've been seeing on my channel, you notice we've been doing a lot of remodeling at this one home where we put in a ceiling and we painted some walls and stuff. And here's one of the last things that we're doing is fixing this old set of steps here. And I decided to go ahead and make a video. I've already done some of the repair work today. Anyway, we took these, of course, when we tore out all the carpet, we took the carpet off of here, and it had pine runners, and the face boards here were made out of pine. And they had a lot of staples in them from carpet being stapled down to them and so forth. But we decided to paint all this stuff, okay? But the one thing that really concerned me was the fact that these steps were so springy, and once we got the carpet off of there, you really didn't notice how springy these steps were, because there was no center runner going down through here, okay? So instead of doing that, I decided to, my dad actually recommended this might be one way to take care of this without cutting a new runner and trying to attach it, would be to take a 2x6, and we've actually toe-nailed it in at the rear of each step to where we have something to nail the rear step to, and it's going to give it some support in the middle. Before, when people would step on the step, it would spring down in the middle. The only thing that was actually holding it up in the front was this front board, you know, and it wasn't even nailed to that. There was gaps everywhere, you know, underneath this thing. So I think these are going to be a lot more solid now, and I'm going to show you actually what this looks like when I'm totally done, and we'll maybe even film a little bit of this as we're doing it. Another thing in this old home, if you look back here where this piece of insulating board is, I just installed that today, because when we took the runners off of these steps, that area right there was going underneath the house, okay? And so I cut a piece of board and fit it in there real snug, and I used some duct tape, like the tinfoil duct tape, the stuff that the heat and air guys use that sticks really well. We got all that sealed up in there nicely, and we cut it where it fit real nicely too, you know, so it actually would have probably stayed up in there without having any taping done at all. So we got that sealed off really nice, okay? So and that should help with air that could get past any cracks and stuff, which we're not going to have any when I'm done with this, because we're going to caulk everything. It's going to look pretty nice when we're done. And the customers decided to, the runners are actually going to be painted, and then she's ordering some, what do you call them, carpet?
Carpet treads. Carpet
treads that are going to cover pretty much the whole step anyway, okay? So this is going to be another reason for this video, and I might title it something like that, you know, maybe like an inexpensive way to remodel some older steps, okay? Because really, she's not going to have a whole lot of money and cost of materials or anything, because we're basically reusing all the old stuff, and you know, we've added some extra bracing and paint and caulk, and it's pretty much going to take care of everything. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what this looks like when it's totally done. Okay folks, first thing we're going to do here is actually, I got some of these scrap pieces here that I've cut out. I'm going to reinforce and give a little bit of something extra to nail the front of these treads to, okay? So I'm going to actually just put these on the inside. I've got some glue on them. I'm going to flush them up, flush to the top here, and take my finishing gun and actually just put some nails across here and nail this piece to the front. And you see, that's going to give us a little something extra to nail to as we're nailing this tread down. So we're going to do that on each one as we go up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this first tread here right quick. Before we do that, I'm going to take some of this glue, and we're going to put a nice bead of glue on all these surfaces around here before we set it in place. We're going to set it in place, and then we're going to nail it down.
What type of glue is that?
This is Type Bond 2 Premium Wood Glue. It's for interior or exterior. Okay, with our glue in place there, we're going to take our tread and we are going to see if we can place it in place here. Now some of these were a little tough getting out, so we'll see how this one is. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Okay guys, so we're in there and we're going to nail it down. Okay guys, we got our tread nailed down now, and we'll go back and fill all of these. Everything I nailed down today, we'll actually go back and fill those with some painter's putty and touch-up paint, all this stuff. And now we're going to go put our next stair upright, I guess you call it. Actually, I marked all these when I took them off, so every tread goes back exactly like it was, and every one of these uprights go back like they were. So this is number 2, because this is step number 2. And I remember which one was up because it had staples up near the top where they had the carpet stapled on. So this should go in just like so. Just like so is the way that's going to go. So we're going to back that off, put some glue on it, go ahead and nail it in place, and then we'll put our strip on there and continue the process. Okay guys, just putting a little bit of glue on here right quick, and then I'm going to set these right back up in place. Just like so, push them down up against the step. We'll grab our finishing gun, and we are going to put a few nails in here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put our strip on just like we did on the other side. Give us a little something extra to nail to when we're nailing the front of that tread in place. So just put this in, just make sure it's flush. Not sticking up too far past it. So here we go, we're going to nail this down. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and lay in step number 2. As you can see, I marked that one also, so I know this come off of this one right here. Go ahead and lay him in place. Nailed down too. Folks, there's 2 steps put back together. We're going to go ahead and continue on running this process all the way up, and then we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. I've got my next board here. We'll go ahead and put it in place and continue on. Okay folks, hey, we've completed the job now. All the steps are in place. Bring the camera down here. Show the good people how these turned out. Turned out pretty nice. We're here on the following day because I've actually already caulked all the edges and put another coat of paint on everything. We filled all the nail heads and everything, and as you can see, this really turned out looking really nice. Okay, and I want to demonstrate something for you. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but these steps were really creaky. Okay, without having that support in there, these things actually just were really springy going up and down. Now the customer didn't notice it that much before because they had carpet on it. Okay, but I was watching someone walk up the steps. I was sitting back here looking, and this thing, I mean, they were just springing up and down, and there's a big gap in between the step and the board, and they made all kinds of noises. Okay, so let me show you something. I'm gonna demonstrate right quick. I'm gonna walk up the steps, but what we have is these, what are these things here called again?
Carpet treads. Carpet
treads we're gonna be putting on these painted steps, okay? Because paint is probably not gonna hold up for a long period of time on a set of steps like this, but we do have these things, carpet treads you say, and they will be held down. We'll put these down here in a little bit with, we'll peel the double stick tape off of there once we figure out exactly where we want to put them. But I'm going to lay them in place here. I don't want to get no dirt on these steps, and I'm going to walk up these steps and walk back down right quick, just so you guys can hear that and see that these things don't make noise anymore, and they don't squeak, and they don't move around. I mean, that's really solid right there. I mean, these things were like really flexing before, but all this is tight now, okay? Because we've had that extra bracing put in place, and we've screwed glued and nailed everything to back down, okay? So guys, that's how you can take an old set of steps and restore them and bring them back to life at a low cost, okay? Because we didn't have a whole lot involved here. Basically just a tube of 6 that we bought for some bracing, some paint, and some caulk, and some, what are these called again?
Carpet treads.
Carpet treads, friends and neighbors is what you call these. And I will actually put a link down below in case you just want to order yourself some carpet treads and put them on your steps, okay? Have a great day. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Take care.